Hello, in this video, I will introduce the basic retargeting pipeline for the humanoid baker. So this baker works for additional functionality for the retarget flow, which supports any animation transfer to the humanoid animation. There are quite a lot of issues on why I proposing this plugin. First is generally people would expect to have retargeting from to humanoid instead of just humanoid to generic because we use a lot of humanoid features like avatar, like IK, and blah. So the original plugin only supports of animation transfer to the generic animation, so that's not so sufficient for more complex use cases. The second point is the retargeting between different humanoid models are always complex because the models may have different bone orientations. So for example, in this model, you can see its hips forward is negative y, while this Sinti model it has the positive y as the hip forward. When this mess up, it can happen some animation cannot work just for the new model. But thanks to the retarget flow, we already complete 90% of work by retargeting and producing the new local. However, now we need a point to export it to the humanoid. The third point is about the sockets or weapons or attachments. There are a lot of high quality animation. It's make use of sockets. It's common. This idea is common in Unreal Engine, but in Unity, it's not available now. That the transformation or the retargeting handling the sockets does not exist. So if you have this humanoid baker, you can seamlessly transform the animations which involve the sockets from the old model to the new model, and you can got correspondingly socket animation. So let's make an example. Assume I have this animation. This animation is very high quality ARPG animation. You can see the shot is moving its position and the rotation and get back to the hand. So it's demonstrated in the animation window. So if we need to use a new model, even we have the same socket on the left hand, and we correctly align its position and the rotation, that we cannot play that animation correctly because the wrong issue, the mismatch of the bone hierarchy as well as the different bone orientation. I can give a simple example to illustrate this problem more clearly. We have a new animator controller and we push the animation into here. And now we can preview it by giving any controller to the model, and we can see now the animation of the shield is missing because the animation property path is missing. You may think that may I just change the names of the in the hierarchy and it will work. No, it will not work because it will break other things related with the humanoid avatar. So it will break all the animation with this animator symbol if you just want to make a hack by changing the hierarchy bone names. So that will not work. Even you change that successfully, and you will find that due to different bone orientation, this animation check will still not work for this new model. So I talk a lot. So just to illustrate that they're very important to have an animation baker that transfer the weapon or sockets and apply to the humanoid model. That because we both want the humanoid feature like the mask, like the IK, like the anything else, and we want the socket animation correctly on this new model. So if you have this model, then you finally will get the something That's just as we generally previewed in this window. Now pay attention, we are going to start the retargeting using the humanoid baker. So assign the retargeting assets by source, target, profile, just as all mentioned in the original retarget pro documentation. Assign the animation clip that you want to transfer to. So here will be this clip. So you can have a preview now. It says the key is missing, so we need to check the key component has bones information. And now we can have a preview. So that's exactly the animation that we want. But we want a humanoid mode. So it can work now because I have this humanoid baker. So I can just simply click the retarget animation and I will get there. And now what we got, everything work fine as expected. That's cool, right? And it will not work for the old model because the different animation paths, quality paths. But now the shared anyway, now the shared path will go to apply to this model's shared path. And it will give correct animation track data because it gets a target here and we can have the many animator or the humanoid animation track as well. So that's what we want. We both have get the humanoid animation as well as the socket animation. So now we can get this animation to further so game production progress. So that will be smooth because we want high quality animation that handles sockets. I may expect Unity will provide this functionality in Unity 7 or Unity 6.5, but not now. But we cannot wait, so why not try this plugin? And you will get that. Now we also support batch animation mode, so you can drag a lot of animation that you want to transfer, so like this, and you can preview it one by one, or just stop it, or just preview it, just stop it, preview and loop. Okay, stop. Now play, and if the loop will have some issue, but I will fix. This will loop. When I click it, it will not loop. Again, happen. So it worked fine. So now we can retarget all the animations. Now we got them here. So they're cool, right? They're cool, right? That's what we want. We want the socket animation, we want the humanoid animation, and then we can make use of the avatar mask and also any other layering features. So thank you for watching. And I have to mention that all the assets I demo here are paid assets, so I cannot provide you in this link, but you can try to contact me and I will tell you which assets I use and you may want to buy it for the developers of these assets. So, thank you. That's all.